Well, people didn't miss much. They just saw you go through like a bunch of more floors. You got like 2 items. What is it? One is for CP cost, and the other one was for
cast time
yeah.
reduction.
Some people didn't miss much.
There's a lot going on here.
This whole area reminds me of the Twinin for some reason.
Reminds you of what?
The Twinin.
Yeah. It's all very oligony. Is that a dragon? That's a dragon.
In case you need more dragon's blood.
I guess. No, Valstrax, I already fought you. Leave me alone. Law's shirt coattail has more physics than Shion's ponytail.
It does.
Is that all that's up here? Oh, there's 2 rooms. Check out the one on the ground first. Whee! It's okay, the boy doesn't eat his knees. Just like how Shion doesn't eat her ankles. It's fine. Is this like a goodie room, or like, is this...
Seems to be.
But like, there's no exclamation mark where like a treasure goodie barrier would be. Go away. That's weird. Why isn't this on the map? Stamina ring. Ring that may have the AG cost of an art when cast, especially letting lucky casters unleash powerful arts and breathless abandon.
Is it that been well?
It could be good for anybody, just about. But Rinwell sounds like a good idea, since,
I mean, it might help with, like...
It'd be helpful for her, thingamajig.
Mm-hmm.
For stalking.
It might help with Kisari, but... we don't really use Kisari much here, so... I'd say her would be a better bet.
Why do I have 2 of these? Do I, like, make one of these and just forget? Oh, this one has half AG cost 20%, so, like, she can have that one. Like, does light energy manifest as a flower too?
Perhaps.
Oh well.
Let's dispose of the trash.
2, 3.
Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom! Run you through! Enemy flare! I'm on! Hurricane! Eat dirt! Eat this! Enemy flare!
Zora! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Kisara wasn't worried about her shooting through the shield.
I never miss.
Nah, I should trust her.
That's trust.
This one's got name on it.
I mean, think about it, like, don't even trust her to not have the explosion go off prematurely.
Yeah, but she's not firing it at him. Meanwhile, I have trust issues whenever I see an earth spell on the ground.
Yeah, like,
Pixie
Amber,
crystal.
what's the problem? Like, why are you dodging that? It's an herb spell, I need to dodge it. Amber, you're fighting fire enemies.
Can't be too sure.
Hey guys, why are
Because if
you
I
dodging that
stay in
AoE?
it and I'm wrong, I'm dead.
Guys, get in the circle. No, that's an enemy AoE. No, you idiots, that's my new fairy spell.
That's my Garuda Shadow Flare. What am I gonna do? Stand in the Doten? Are you nuts? I don't like you. You have a box.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret to take this! Flaming thrust!
It's gonna need all of us together.
You're mine! Glimmer dragon! Spear!
Go for the weak point.
Things. Can see what happened there as you
Something is sniping me.
Lead the enemy.
1, 2, 3.
You're mine! Watch this! Time! Ha!
It's the regular one.
Heavenly
It's casted right now.
What was that?
The little regular enemy. Small
What
one.
the fuck?
in trouble!
Oh, it's not happening.
Just as well, I'm here to.
I don't know what I do.
Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't. Here I go. Inspiration!
That'll bring you down.
You're mine! How often being interrupted?
To stop you dying.
Oh my goodness.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen.
End this battle. Can't get out of this. I really don't want
Here's evil. It's time to finish this. Consuming wild. And again. Do it. This one's got your name on it.
Step back. This one's all.
10. I can make soup out of that.
Have a real fight. That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrive freely here under such
Hell, we're
hard...
getting somewhere.
Give a damn. We'll burn it all to the ground.
What ground?
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying.
I know the Great Spirit's wheel is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, our planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? You not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah. It's like when I made contact with Dan and the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
His will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to think about that. Rena's will is supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we have something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
The Eldritch Horror could possibly go on.
She didn't even give the others a chance. Just went
No,
for it.
she went for it. She can give Asbel a run for his money for ballsy as teenager.
There was only meant to be one world.
Are we back in
And
Symphonia?
your goal to make them one. Is this fear?
Well, you fucked around and you found out.
Rinwell, okay?
No, I'm fine. Think.
Are you
What
though?
were you thinking? Yourself killed!
He's right. You have terrified Rinwell.
She could have gotten herself in the same state as she on.
Really,
Yup.
really am. I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. How it feels.
Do you though?
Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. Never happened. They've stayed separate, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? Is that even possible?
I don't know. Its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is Rena's energy isn't evenly like Dana's. It seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it can, so that it can force two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great is scared. It's not scared the way a rational person. It's more raw, diluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found in Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma has know the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dan and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also... trying to save themselves?
Finn, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite, they seem to be doing everything in their power from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that nation, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
Is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
Checks out.
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Jan,
I'm okay. We need to clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong, like you said, really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lord, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
Well, I can guarantee you there wouldn't be peace, but go on. So I wonder if that's what she was channeling when she was like, I'm all alone. And being scared.
Perhaps.
To think, all this started...
Oh, and I had another thought before, I was like, is that why Shion's hungry all the time?
Because she's literally eating for two.
Yeah.
Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
if Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Heverick told us. The Dan to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its development of a powerful will. But that also made it energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Where Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will not developed to the same extent. Hunger, Dana the...
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely the larger Rena's great spirit grew, more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, I think that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
Oh, just the one?
Looks like it. Oh, maybe we'll find more.
I thought something was up a little bit because, like, they explained what, like, the whole spirit vessel thing was when, like, that proto-Ifrit showed up at the start.
Yeah.
And, like, hey, if that's the case, that's what happens when, like, a whole collection of the fire magic happens. And this whole Thorns thing looks very dark aspected. It doesn't look like the lightning that everyone shoots out. It looks dark. Perhaps that's what's going on, but then they said it was a shard, and now it's not. I am confused.
Well, it's a small... It's still a shard. It's a small piece of it. But it's still feeling what the main one feels because it's still, like, way more energy than what a normal person is supposed to have.
Also,
But like, from what Renwell was describing, like the whales aren't like articulate like other summon spirits. Like they just have like feelings and instincts.
right.
So that tracks with the other ones we've seen. But it's still a situation a lot more like Lorelei's than I thought it was, except Lorelei is articulate.
Even the pro E3 was articulate enough to know that, like, Balsef was the cause of everything, and he needed to go right this moment.
Go away.
If you know what's good for you. Eat dirt.
Well, articulate's not the word I'm thinking of. More like sentient enough.
It's time. Heavenly blossom. Totally instant impact.
Still had room to grow.
That bodes well. He's not moving. No, he's not moving.
Best save and fight. So, if anything, astral isolation.
Lol.
Get in, get out.
I've noticed that a lot of these bosses are named after Shion's emotions.
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Yeah.
I'm on it. No further. Pierce through.
Amazing.
Now I'm in the clear.
Rip and tear until it's done, Law.
Jeez.
Get fucked.
Such a self-down. Jeez. Castin.
I see it.
Shut him down. Dragon Spawn! I'll run you through! This is got your name on him!
1, 2, 3.
Time! Ha! Heavenly Crimson Blossom! Heal my weary companion!
Here goes!
I'm not done! Heal my weary companion!
Where are you going?
Kill Demon Fang! Ignite! Dead! Double Demon Fang! I'm dead! Demon Fang! Ignite! Rock Flip! This might was black and blood! I'm on a roll now! First strike! You should have met with me! Rock Flip! Thunder!
Fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! Think we're about to be real lucky!
we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander. But I wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean.
Why is that one just knocked over?
Any of my delicious food if we lived here.
Plant.
Clearly the worst point against it.
Hey, you don't know if there's fish in the Mercury.
There were fish in the Mercury. You know, if anything managed to survive out here, it's probably a fucking shark of all things. Or crab. Things keep evolving into crabs.
Yeah, crabs too.
This is a long ass place. Can we not, sir? Fuck you. I don't care.
Okay.
Don't care. Not doing it.
Careful! Camouflage!
Actual Chameleos is actually fun to fight. That thing, not so much. I do like the detail of the energy being more whack the deeper we go.
Yeah. Because it wasn't sparking at first, it wasn't like clearly darkness either.
It took us a while to even see the thorns.
Yeah.
That's a sparkly over there.
There's progress over there.
That's an herb.
Right. Here goes.
Why are you so surprised every time this happens? How many of these have we fought? A couple. Dang, we've been here long enough that my food buff's running out.
Gotta break through. Steel!
I'll bring you down.
Beat him. Eat dirt.
Here I go. Ah! It'll body run until next week.
Eat this. Now I'm real mad. Talon Hurricane. Take this. It's time. Ha! Watch me soar. Heavenly Crimson Blossom. Elusive deity. Now initiating
Freeze Lancer!
This one's mine.
Here.
Spirits within the soil.
What a light and wreak havoc.
Hear my call!
Raising you up.
They didn't care?
No further. There you go. Rising Wyvern. Rhapsody of Flame and Diving. Yours.
Speaking of don't care, Dalahim as well.
Freaking done.
They don't care about anybody's. Ow.
These fists have got your name on them. Onward.
With my
It's time. Ha! Watch me soar. Heavenly Crimson Blossom.
How many of these Phoenix drop kicks do I gotta give you?
Here's a healing arc.
Time.
Where are you going?
That's what my shield's for. Get the
Got it. I'll leave. It's time! Ha! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that training
Kind of shenanigans. I can't kill it with the Mystic Heart. Whatever.
Whatever. It was still damaged.
Yeah.
They were close enough to both get hit, right?
I'm not sure about the other one, but maybe. I wanted to keep using that Flame Punch, but Mirage Blitz is a really good gap closer. Hello. No, he's already done running.
coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno! The flame inside me pure! Let's bring care! Take this! They smite with black ignite! Mirage Blade! Hurricane! Demon Dragon! Go lead!
Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
Are you sure he's not quivering from fear? No, 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 fuck that.
Yeah, that's one of those things where, like, I don't want to see that run towards me in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Not fighting them either, I don't care.
Get a bite to eat instead.
Opponent like this should be easy.
End this and get a bite to eat instead.
So those thorns of Shion's, really a part of Rena's great spirit?
It's likely, but only a section of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is that much point getting rid of it?
I mean, ask her! Hey Shia, I've been thinking about your condition. I'm starting to think it's like, you know, no big deal. Please tell me these teleporters all go. What?
Astral.
Oh, I have to go through.
It looks like you have a boss fight. It looks like you have several boss fights, one for each aspect. Because this room looks very much like a Mega Man room.
Just take me away. Just let the darkness take me. Okay, what are we feeling like first? Let's do water, I guess. Ravana? What are you doing here?
steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
I mean, do you want the goodie or not? So this guy straight up has mantis arms as swords.
Yep. What happened to that mantis?
You couldn't see it, but I like tried to back out of my chair.
Man.
Oh my god.
What happened to sword dance? They don't use sword dance anymore. This guy hasn't shown up for like a good 7 games, man. What happened to sword dance? You would think sword dance would be back. He's been in 3 games already. You think he'd be a household name in the games? Just an iconic boss that you fight in general in every game.
You're just talking shit.
Yes. That whole Steam restart? That whole Steam restart you had yesterday? Yeah, that was to download Sword Dancer into the game. They patched him in.
Clearly. It's funny because I've seen a couple threads where people were like, I beat the game, but nobody mentioned this.
I think they just don't care about Sword Dancer.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'd go to bat for him like I would for Morrison, but like, I was genuinely wondering why he wasn't around.
And not just 1, but 4.
It thinks 2 extra hands is enough to beat me. It's sorely mistaken.
Let's focus on what's important.
Yeah, you tell Lloyd that. If he could have 4 hands, he would do it. He would wield 4 swords. 4 times the damage, quad damage.
So much for taking this fight out.
Oh, once again.
Oh, now I'm mad. Watch yourself.
They should not be able to just fucking nope out of it.
Take this. Now you see what you can do. Take this. I'm ready. It's reeling.
Take its astral energy! Here, let me help.
On your
Here I go. Where are you going?
Such unadulterated fury.
all good things come to an end. Inspiration! On your
Can Kisara help when it's just spinning around? Oh, blade beams.
Does it what?
Can Kisara help when it's just decided to spin around?
I doubt it. Like, they very specifically say when things charge, not when things, like, do a pirouette. Just doesn't care. Jeez.
Now I'm real mad. It's time. Ha! Watch me soar. Heavenly Crimson Blossom. Begin. I've let you all down.
Jeez.
Allow me to help. This all day. I hope this is medically approved. Healing circle. Not done yet. I'm sorry to be a bother. We've all
Yeah, he don't care.
My praise coming.
now I'm in the groove.
Let the marksman handle this.
Penguin block.
That'll bring you down.
See what I can do. Wide open. It won't escape me. I'll finish you here and now. Take Bolero. Now. Finish it. In an instant. Impact.
You good?
Excuse me?
What?
Looks like
Are you serious right now?
Like that thing's finished yet.
Take
Not
that.
by shot.
Are you serious right now? Like, actually? Oh, look at that. He still didn't care. Clearly charging. Still don't care.
It might have been at the end of its charge.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Ignite! Inspiration!
You must be tired. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Lives run out.
This one's mine.
Talon
Here's a
hurricane!
healing art. First aid.
Double demon fang! Almost! Double demon fang! Super swallow!
Here's a healing art.
Inspiration! No further!
Burning strike. Water. Hear my call.
This one's mine!
Here's evil.
Here! Time for one more sonic! Try this! Eating pile driver!
Incredible power.
Excuse me.
I could do this.
Yeah, stay down.
That thing had more boss energy than some of the other bosses we fought.
What?
Well, look
Expecting a third form, honestly. Because that's what he does. Are you for real? Is this armor or is this an actual outfit?
Looks like armor.
Just to make sure. Okay. I thought it'd be like element specific stuff.
The fights or the gear?
The fight. Really? After just one? I thought I had to do them all.
I guess they're bonuses.
Now let's keep going. Need more gels. Fury, hatred, and doubt. These guys suck.
Alfred, what happened to your health?
To stop you dying?
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
Two, three.
It's time! Ha! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom! Mirage Blade! This one's mine! I'll take you! Watch this! Watch my smoke!
All doors I could have went in. I had to go in that one. Ooh. No. No. How about you do this?
Time to let it rip!
Bye, Alphen. Time to let it rip. Nuh-uh.
It's time! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom! I can do this all day! Being interrupted.
You didn't care?
So you clamor for my true power? No cause to break this. This is a most peculiar He's all day. Behold, the earth. Tectonic vision.
I'm just waiting for him to say, behold my stuff.
Ah.
What happened there as you crossed?
If you insist.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Ten claw! Heal my weary companion. Where are you going? What's this? Sure. Allow me to. That's what you done. Should have messed with me.
Good grief.
Another incantation ruin. Show you what my art can do.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Ten of its claw!
Well, they're weak to lightning, so I guess that checks out. Ah!
Appreciate the turn.
You stop thinking, the sooner you can start helping.
I mean, yes, sir. I'll finish you here and now. Get Bolero! Rip and tear! I'll finish you here now. They smite with black and
And you're my Parsec!
I hope Super Swallow Dead! I'm on it! Oh, inspiration!
I never... I'll take you all on!
Sense incredible power.
Time for
No more playing nice!
heal
By the power of
This
flame!
one's all
Make it rain!
blow them away! Watch this! Cleansing you apart! That it does it! Inspiration!
Appreciate the help.
I couldn't make it in time.
Let's put you...
Time! Ha! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom!
I'll stop your movement!
And all and done!
Keep up the pace! Flaming meteor!
This one's all mine! Rhapsody of focus! Alright! Here goes!
That was obnoxious. Spirit robe.
Found some equipment.
The only thing that concerns me is there's no fast way to get back down here.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, so if I hop out now, I'm gonna have to like run through like 3 hallways.
Well, it looks like there's another teleporter over there. Up ahead.
That's a beam of light. I'll save and take a look at it. Before I do the rest of these. Like, I thought I had to go through each door and like shut it down. Okay, here's a teleporter. What? Really? I have to kill them. Oh, you want to restock? You gotta kill everything.
Jeez.
That's mean. Running out of pineapple gels. Dragon should've. Who'da thunk?
And it has Heliquin. I always call him Helgast.
For you.
Held elf. Ah!
Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt.
What flying creatures? The dragon?
Radiant Genesis! Here's evil!
Ow.
In the sky,
Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom!
this one's mine.
It won't escape me.
Now I'm in the groove! I'm on it!
An astral art?
That's you.
Shut him down!
Outstanding form. It's weakened.
Now I'm real mad!
1, 2, 3.
Hold on to your art. Here I come.
Damn it! He went in the air.
It's trying to take us out.
You picked the wrong fight! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Just getting started! Swallow blade! Rip it there! Double demon blade! Now! Tempest coming!
That'll bring you down.
Rock split! I'll blind you with a shot! Rising eagle fly! Struck! Stalagmite!
Let me help.
Dragon shell!
First
I
aid.
owe you one!
Do it.
Outfit! In an instant! Impact block!
Oh, that wasn't bad at all.
Well, look who's
Yeah.
in a tiny mood.
Guess it was just him. Mumbane, my old friend.
Looks like
You know this?
Yeah, it's an armor that shows up occasionally.
some solid equipment.
But it's a high-level armor piece in a few games.
Got it.
There's nothing particularly special about it, it's just like a recurring piece of gear.
Still, it's nice to know.
Okay, so we did water, wind, fire, let's do earth.
Like, look how long it took for me to know about the other weapons that show up in other Final Fantasy games that were not Ultima weapon.
These guys again? I hate these fucking bear ogres.
An opponent like this should be easy. Not today. We got flyers. In an instant. We work well together.
Oh, now I'm mad. The enemy wields ours too.
See about that.
It's time! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom! Barrage Blitz! I'm surrounded!
Our expert coming through. Freeze laser.
Rhapsody of Darkness! Inspiration! Time for one more!
It's on. Not today.
Charge like that could be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Heal my weary companion. Now I'm in trouble. Time! Ha! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom! Heal my weary companion. Inspiration!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
They smite with blackened blood.
Not
Barrage Blitz! Swallow Blade! Watch it!
Oh my goodness.
These fists have your name on them! Yeah, appreciate the concern. You stop thinking, the sooner you can start. I mean, yes, sir. It's time! Ha! Watch me soar! Crimson Blossom!
I'll heal you all.
Barrage Blade! Now, on the being interrupted. So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a
Nope, that'd be silly.
rising water.
Fluidity of your
I never miss.
Rising water.
Super Swallow Dance!
Ah!
Behold! The Earth's hope! Tonic Vision! No dawn shall break this!
Nope, nope, nope. I saw that.
You do the same for me.
Don't think I didn't see it. Get up.
Inspiration! I could do this all day!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
You picked the wrong fight.
Lancer.
Now I'm real mad!
Outstanding rhymes and legs. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Design.
GG. Where did I even get that?
You must really like it, Alphen.
Oh, is it also weaker?
Yeah, it's a downgrade.
I don't know what you did in order to get that piece of gear.
I don't remember either.
But like, I think that's the second time that was a downgrade.
Earth, light, wind. And we did fire and water. So now there's just dark and light. Let's do light first. It's not very thematic.
I won't forgive you.
Ow.
I'm absolutely airborne target.
It's not?
They both teleported in the same spot. This is the worst designed enemy.
This is not the ogre guys that can't be stunned?
I mean, not being able to stun is a general thing in this game. Because your stuns are locked to the boost breaks. I don't know why the ogres don't care about any of your boost breaks, but that's neither here nor there. These guys are never fun to fight. Ow.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Force of regeneration. Too much. No.
As an aside, look at my HP.
Nice.
Don't give up.
Of course! Silly me for daring to think I could land a Mystic Art on this guy.
I'll crush you.
I mean, you did.
Lightning this tenebrous.
The other one.
Healing, Dohalim. Comrades need our ability to survive.
Rena's dying on our watch.
Is that a It is. I can't ignore you. I'll try to be more careful.
Eagle fly. Eat this. You're done. Now Demon Pass. Demon Pass. Inspiration. I can do this all day. Demon.
That move.
Here comes the big one.
Oops, wrong enemy. Great. Oh, it's gone.
By all means, be my guest.
I mean, you can help if you want.
Can't see.
one's mine! Barrage! Take it! Talent hurricane! Coming through! Ah! Now! Go! Megasonic Blitz! Dragon War! Gion!
Get toasty!
Right!
Right, next one. That'll bring you.
Demon Fang! Force of regeneration! Got your name on them! No further! Barrage Blitz! Hurricane!
Trying to take us out.
I will go quiet!
To accomplish this. Resurrection!
Was nice while it lasted.
Don't worry. I'm all right. Still standing.
Now I'm in the groove! That's enough!
Being interrupted.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarberto!
Here's a hero.
I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it.
To action. Lady Fortune must truly be one.
Oh, nice. You can finally get out that vest that's not made for humans.
Yeah. It was just the water one. You think they would have put him in this one?
Get lost.
No, we don't open with that.
Being interrupted.
Meanie.
You don't want to open with Lear?
No. 1, 2. Fucking.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! 10. Whoa! What's this? What's mine?
That's my cue. Eat dirt.
Shut him down!
As well, I'm stop.
One's mine!
Here's up. One's mine.
I'll run you through!
So much for sitting this fight out.
It's got your name on him! Eagle God! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson! Awesome!
Am I still here?
What was that?
Am I still here?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think the internet stuttered.
It did.
Hashtag Comcast service.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Talon Hurricane!
Don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction.
Here! Rock Free! Dragon
So
Form!
what did I do?
Super Swallow Dance!
Weaken.
This ends now! Hurricane!
I don't even know the word.
Watch it! You picked the wrong... Get done! could do this all day.
Be careful, Mom.
I'm sorry.
They thought.
It was nice to see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. We got the advantage. It's time! Ha! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson! Kasara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! I'm just getting started. You! Take on your thrilling performance. Rising Falcon! Dragon Form!
Here goes!
In your death, and tonight's meal.
Keep going. I can do this all day. Be still! Rising
I never miss.
Back to this one's all mine. Not today. Can you
Outstanding.
Rhapsody of Darkness? I'm on a roll now. You see what happened there as you crossed? Shouldn't have done that. Here's the hurricane. Wide open. It won't escape me. I'll crush you. Lightning Reason! Tenebrous Claw! Break through! Far enough! Air pressure! Awaken and finish! Jolene! Hey! Blow the way!
Am I on a roll or what?
Duality.
Hey! New equipment!
Well, that's that. Can't believe Sword Dance was the only one. You would think there was going to be like more unique enemies based off.
Yeah,
of,
I thought there was gonna be other older enemy types.
Maybe that's what they wanted to do, but they ran out of time.
Maybe. It seems like a really weird place to put Sword Dancer and like nothing else that was from other parts of the series.
That's an elaborate fight too.
Yeah, there was a second form. Now I'm gonna need somewhere with a campfire.
We've reached our destination.
I only had to use one life bottle. Let's see what else I can sell. These. 16 of these. Don't go very far. Missing a blistering fang. Huh. Missing dragon scale and glowing crystal. Missing various things. Missing Punisher's Vambrace. Why am I still missing stuff? Never mind missing money, that's a whole other issue.
Really just spend that much money?
Do we have enough food stocked up?
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? What's wrong? You're looking down. Something on your...
Yeah, you could say that. It's just, well, there's something that's been weighing me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic, but there was one time I did behind their backs. And when I did, Almadria showed up.
Huh?
I hate Almadria for destroying everything I loved. But what I hated most was myself. Breaking my promise to my parents. Even though I swore I'd get revenge, there was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was Almadria who killed your... Don't torment yourself over mist.
How can you say that when my mom died because of me?
This may not comfort you much, but I'll say it anyway.
I mean, I realize you may have been supposed to get this before Alphen stuff comes out, but I'm like, you're saying it to this man of all people?
Yeah.
I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risk still taught you magic. There are two reasons I can think of for that. First, your talent. Second, they were hedging their bets.
On what?
On you, Rinwell. On how you turn out when you grew up. Surely magic may invite danger, but it would have been more dangerous to live in hiding without to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. They did it because they loved you.
Because my mother and father...
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouths.
No, it's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I'd never used magic. And I'm really honest with myself. Sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things like that there's a point. So I'm trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect the future of Dana. Do you think that's selfish of me?
Not at all. I want it any other way with you, Rinwell.
Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
Perhaps all that additional stuff is from the unknown island?
Maybe. But like the regular enemies are just like level 30 odd enemies.
Hmm.
Grade 4, I need like a grade 6. So I guess I need to find an ape-type monster in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen one. Or it's like somewhere more up there or something.
I think that was one of those other world enemies. Whatever that is.
Like stuff from up here?
Nah, it just said a place called Otherworld. When I looked it up.
Is that the cameo dungeon?
I don't know.
Oh well, whatever.
We finally made it.
Another teleporter up here. No, before this, I gotta pee.
Alright. to get a little bit longer than usual.
Yeah. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. I was gonna make hot cocoa, but I noticed Jeremy didn't finish the pot of coffee I made earlier, so I was like, "You want that?" And he was like, "Nah." So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna just have some Baileys instead." At the moment, it's still a little hot. Alright, let's do this.
A dead end, huh?
Why don't we just use this?
Wait!
LOL.
Scare me like that. What? Is there something wrong with it?
So let me get this straight. It's okay when Reno wants to just touch
Let's
a
not go
freaky
there.
patch of magic, but not when he does it.
Yes, yes. No, well doesn't get respect.
No, he doesn't.
This is it. Whatever it is, we're about to find out.
It's the
Well,
moment of
what would
truth.
you suggest?
There's no turning back now.
Not
until we've won.
going? You know, the whole
Now, we
purpose
get
we
through
even
this,
came here?
Or we vanish the rest of the world as we know it. Is everyone ready?
We've come this far. I'm not about to turn tail now. I say we knock this thing out and head back home.
Time to relegate the past to where it belongs. It's been a long journey getting here, but it ends now.
No. The end. Once we've overthrown the old order, there's still the task of creating a new world.
World without divisions, where no one cares whether you're Danon or Renan, or if you have magic or not. You're right. We have to win this.
Keep going and you'll summon Lloyd.
Let's get going then. After all, our future awaits.
Our one free of tyranny or exploitation. The freedom to live with those we hold dear. And for a new era. Let's go!
Leave, yeah, let's do that.
Oh, what did they say?
Let's turn around and leave. So, we gonna be able to breathe here?
Magic.
Land? Don't put bells here. Don't do that.
Are we on that giant flower?
We're finally here then.
Where is the core of Great Spirit? Or Renaissance, for that matter.
According to Hevret 5, this should be where we find the core.
Rin, you sense anything?
This is definitely where the energy is strongest. What's giving off the most energy is the flower we're standing on.
That said, we're not gonna be able to destroy something this huge. You want me to hit it and see what happens?
Hey, look!
Please don't be something weird. Please don't be something weird. Please don't be something weird. Okay, it's just a hole. Oh, how convenient.
Is that as astral energy? But why?
What?
Sharp! Something's coming!
Please don't be something weird. Please don't be something weird. Please don't be something. Okay, that's not too bad. It's just Ansem. It's just Ansem, Seeker of Darkness.
It was gone. It has so much air. All of its has evolved into hatred.
So then, you're saying this was Spirit's core?
And in order to fight us, it's taken on this form?
My thoughts. The whirling inside me. They're getting restless. I'm certain of it. This is the source of my thorn. And of my visions. This is the darkness that will consume us.
What do we do now? Results inside that thing. I don't think we can fight without it.
Have to get it back.
We'll find a way somehow.
Great. And now the tentacle form. Cutting through it what will do.
I understand. That very clear. However, you're planning on destroying everything? And first,
To get through us. Everyone, let's go!
We're not energy for you to consume, and we're not pumpkins for you to control.
God has a right to determine their own future. We will never let something like you take that away from us.
Sorry, but we won't let you take any more away from us. We'll do whatever it takes to stop.
Kinda sucks they didn't call it Shadow.
Yeah,
It really does look like him.
it does.
Give it all back. Give us back our my own life.
This can't be the only form he's gonna have, though. He's gotta have at least one phase change where he does something different.
Yeah, because it kind of melted down his health.
Yeah.
Like, upgrades aside, I assume.
I may be letting
Ouch.
Not since meeting you,
Did
Oh,
you
that's the
see
first time
that?
you heard that one?
Yeah.
Oh, he said that since yesterday.
I didn't hear that.
He said
I
it in the
should
maze.
not run over the puddle.
Be careful.
Such unadulterated.
Can you not, sir?
Look, he's just doing his best impression of Fen. This knocked this on the ground, he has to jump in it.
You this vanquished soul with light.
See if this helps.
Sorry to trouble you.
You shouldn't have messed with me.
1, 2, 3. You suck. That was the last hit I needed.
In an instant.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my
Reflect. Smite with black. Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Whoa.
You'll soon see about that.
He took the MacGuffins out.
Eat dirt.
Can you target them?
Am I supposed to grab those? Say no more, fam.
They cast a magic.
Okay, Marino's thing's on cooldown, so what would you like me to do? Whoa. Ow! Ow! Stop!
No further. Commander of Heaven.
Forgive me.
Watch yourself. Incredible power. Will this help? Super swallow dead. Watch this. I'm on it. Would you through? By the power of water. First strike. Watch it. Eagle. One time. Water. Where are you going? This is it. Super swallow dead.
Ow.
Not today! Inspiration! Time for one more! Take this! Slash! Come on! Okay! No! Can't get here!
I did not kill Alphen. I know what it looks like, but I did not kill him.
Okay, here I go!
Ah!
For swallow dead! Time for one more!
Nope, 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 nope. If I see that laser, don't think I don't.
Thank you for the healing, Doubling. No one is dying on our watch.
These fists have got your name on them! Imbue this vanquished soul! Take below! Not on a roll now! Time! Ha! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom!
put you out.
Our friend's form can't depend on me.
I'll bear that in mind.
Can you take it? It's too much.
Ah! Please stop aiming lasers at me.
I'm ready. Light burst 4.
Okay, there was that. Whoa.
Such unadulterated.
This one's mine. Not done yet. Glimmer dragon. Demon fang.
Need to pull myself together.
Alpin, please.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Something's following me. Oh my goodness. Oh, he just does it again? Stop, stop, stop. Oh, you suck. Why do you do that? Ah.
Here we go again. One more. Picture of hell. Healing circle. Here I go. Sword rain alpha. Roll away. I'm on. I'm ready. No leave. Hey. Blow them away.
Acceptable. Watch your step. Then tonight's meal is on you.
Got it.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
After all that, still standing. Just how is this thing?
Doesn't matter. Just have to keep kicking its ass until
Should have said that. You really should have said that, Law.
Great spirits!
Damn. Must have for an escape.
that fast Alma. stand here and wait for it to come back. Have to follow it through there.
You're right. I don't like it, but we've got no choice.
Yeah. We can't let it get away.
All right, let's go.
I'm kind of didn't it just take us with it?
Well, they did say the thing was fearful for its own life.
I'm surprised we can stand here at all. What?
This is
What
trippy.
the hell is this place?
Beats me. I've never like it.
Please don't give me motion sickness. I don't need that.
What in the world? It's changing shape?
Oh, this is bad. It looks like it's regaining all of its energy. It's going even bigger than before.
Damn it. Come on, we've got to find a way to...
Watch out! Something's heading our way!
They're here to try to stop us. There's so many of them.
That means we've got it. Let's take these out and keep moving!
Do these really have to be here?
Out of our way already!
Didn't expect such base tactics from a supreme being.
Can't assume we're fighting something that thinks like a human!
Whatever it is, it's wasting time that we don't have.
Yeah, not only that, but that thing is getting bigger by the minute.
It's starting to slow down the more it grows. We should be able to catch.
We just need to hold up. Stay strong, everyone. Stand your ground.
I'm on! That could easily be fatal.
Well, I'm here to stop.
Mine. Dragon swarm! Bloody! Stalagmite!
I'm going to need to use all
Not
of
today.
my healing.
Inspiration! I could do this all day.
Healing circle!
That's Stalagmite! Raising you apart! Bloody quality!
Will this help?
Really? That missed?
That'll bring you down!
I owe you one.
No art to being interrupted. I do this all day.
Healing circle!
That's Stalagmite! I'll finish you here and now! Bloody eat this! Hurricane! Negative away! Watch this! It's in your hands. You see what happened there as you crossed.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
Talon Hurricane!
Hasten! Water! Here comes!
Glimmer Dragon! Watch this! It's time! Ha! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson! Up!
Hear my call!
You bet.
Roar Flip! Super Kick! Watch this! Burning Strike! Come on it! Coming in! Thunder! Incineration Wave! Here we go again! Lightning Thrust!
Healing circle!
Brilliant! Eat this!
Need to pull myself together.
This one's all mine.
I am not beyond fury.
Double Demon Fang. Destruction. You picked the wrong fight. Destruction.
Oh, it was weird.
My screen was nothing but red for a while.
Oh. Probably Comcast.
This one's got your name on it!
I wonder why it's impossible to end a battle with a Mystic Art.
I don't know. Team finishers look cool.
True.
Oh dear.
We come to it.
Hold on. Why did it stop absorbing the energy from Dana?
Like it or not, it means to do so while fighting us. We become the bigger threat and its end.
All right.
You ever get so mad you just
so we can take back
became a
the
Sin Eater? Everyone's so mad you just took all the angel wings that Yoshi P said not to add.
Summer?
Right here,
Subsumer.
we really mean it.
We've all come so far.
Can you stop giving me a particle beam?
Through this. Together.
That'd be great.
All leaving the fight alive.
Hell, I'm just getting warmed up. You ain't seen nothing yet.
The Great Spirit's getting desperate. So stay on your toes, everyone.
Now I'm in the groove.
Its power's overwhelming.
Ow.
Let's nail down that thing's power. Go!
Right. Let's with the arms.
Let's do this!
Leave it to me.
I'm counting on you.
Masterful crash. Rising Wyvern.
Where are you?
Lunar Hurricane. Rising Phoenix.
Mega Ray!
Hurricane. Hurricane. Mirage Flare. Sanguine Blossom.
William. Ow.
You picked the wrong fight.
Reflect on thy fate. Awaken and wreak havoc. Masterful dash. Inspiration. I can do this all day. Regeneration. I can do this all day.
You going?
Am I not allowed to change which arm I hit? Because he's not even letting me hit this one. What? Okay.
We did it!
Oh, oops. Do that.
Amazing! All that astral energy!
I don't like the look of this.
Ow.
We have to stop it. It's back. Here and now.
Into the shadow!
Glimmer dragon.
By the power of flame! Finish with the
How was I supposed to stop that? Well,
Everyone okay?
Still alive somehow.
Here, let me heal you.
oh, that wasn't so bad. Get out of it.
Where are you going?
Take this. Goodbye.
By the power of flame!
Now I'm in the groove. They with black and blade.
Spear! Here's evil!
Watch this.
Dithering. Our future begins here.
Always impressive.
Like that, there's two of us then.
Now all that's left is the middle.
Let's do it!
I could do
Spirits within the soil. Awaken and
Nope, 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 nope. I fought Diabolus, you can't make me.
This one's mine! Who wants to die next?
Ow. Ow. I'm wearing an Alexandrite, sir.
Hey, you got the marker where you're supposed to run. And don't stop running.
Diligent counterattack. Cool.
Alpha, you gonna get back up? You kind of need it for this last part.
I thought his girl was gonna raise him.
I guess not.
She was doing just fine raising him before now. Stop! I just want to punch! Oh my goodness. Why you MacGuffin?
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat?
No further.
Never. Here goes!
I'm in your debt.
I'll finish you here and now!
Imbue this vanquished with life. Regeneration. Imbue this vanquished soul with life.
Not done yet!
This is it!
This ends now!
Alphen!
Yeah! We're both fine. We're going to start the ceremony now, before it can recover. Shion.
Yep. Right on cue. Yep.
Jeez.
I was gonna say something, but Jeremy's in the bathroom right behind me. I thought this would happen a bit earlier, honestly.
Same.
Just as I told you I would.
Man, you really are just Xenos.
Hurry! The Great Spirit is revving itself!
So where are the others hanging out at? Are they like hanging off a rock? Just kind of... Can they even see anything?
Absorbing the Great Spirit!
Apologies. I can't press it for very long.
Over right now. You plan to use this to defeat the Spirit.
I mean, yeah.
Is
Well done.
precisely why I'm here. Stand aside and watch.
So why'd you interrupt it?
You know how to destroy the Great Spirit.
just as well as you and your sorry. The great spirit that tried to control me will be annihilated. Won't let you do that. Yet do it I shall. And there's nothing you can.
I think we do a one-on-one.
Bastard.
I don't wanna.
I shall fulfill my
I
duty
don't
as a
play this character.
With this power, I'll the woman and the great spirit will finally end. Save every and see ya. Silence.
I don't even know what I have.
This is another nice remix.
Don't suppose there's anything that.
You apart. Slay the girl and the great spirit, and erect a fortress of death over both worlds. What do you get from this? When you have all that power, what will you do? My dominion shall reign over all existence. Nothing else matters. That's it. This
So it doesn't seem like I can. Yeah, I can't use the flame sword here. Makes sense.
Despicable as they were, even the other lords, and the great spirit had a future in mind. But you had nothing, only death.
So what? If not living,
You were pathetic, truly pathetic, and you are.
Okay, so he has curse.
a
Ow.
sovereign who couldn't even die in his own time as he was meant to.
I wonder why I was still alive after so long. There are things in this world, here and now.
Better work protected. That's what I was here. And I won't let you take them away! Try harder! Eat dirt!
Excuse me. Oh, that was. I can still do that for some reason.
This should do it! Mega Stick Thrust! Shockwave Flash! Take this! Crush! Shockwave! I shall erase everything! You picked the wrong fight! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Good job, Alphen. You teleported back in the AoE.
Out of my system! I can't...
Don't care. Fuck you.
Really?
I don't play this character. I don't play this character! What would you like me to do?
I mean, you know what? It's best for me to not just save it.
Save what?
I'm not going to
I
save.
can't save there.
I didn't say that. I said it's best for me to not say anything.
What do I even have up here before?
I wish I could tell you, I wasn't paying attention to what you had.
Is of death over both. What do you get from this? When you have all power, what will you do?
I don't remember what I had now.
My dominion shall reign over all existence. Nothing else matters. Is it? This is so you can rule over all existence just because?
Despicable as they were, even the other lords. Spirit had a future in mind, but you have nothing. Only death.
So it matters little.
You are pathetic. Truly pathetic.
And you're not.
You are a failure.
And a sovereign who couldn't even die in his own time. He was meant to.
You're right. I used to wonder why I was still alive. But there are things in this world, in the here and now, that are worth protecting. That's why I'm still here.
Let you take them away. I shall erase every. Vacuum blades. Shockwave flash. Be still. Vacuum blades. Lightning.
Didn't think he would have lightning.
The flame inside me yearns to be lightning.
Is he just gonna change element the whole time?
Possibly.
Out of my sight.
So far I've seen ice, lightning, and darkness.
Vacuum blades. Megasonic
Why resist? Hi, Xehanort. I was wondering where you were.
You may be strong. Never back down. But the flame inside me to be let free. Vacuum blades. Crush. There. I'm not done. I am sovereign. You are nothing. You will pay for mercy. It's on. I shall never.
Not really fun. No, you don't care.
All shall bow before me, except your die. Back, shockwave, strike the fury of lightning. Eternal damage was all mine. Burn hell, coming through. Ha! Scarlet and
Almost had the first time. If you just need to get halfway.
Can't be it. He was only at half health.
you control others, keep being controlled, but that's a pain hatred. Understand? It can only end destruction. Avoid it with forgiveness. The words of a coward. Weakness disgusts me.
Where is Ben?
I don't know. But this is like the first time I've seen in a while where like in these fights with like someone that's fast, they actually looked around and didn't just track them.
The strong always triumph here.
Don't make me do this again. I don't play this character.
Because you've been alone so long. Anyone
Oh, great, great, great. I can't open the menu because I'm frozen.
alone your whole
Can you shake out of it?
Fuck off, fuck off.
each strike spreading snow across my back. The knife
Oh.
kills slaves for speed.
Oh, you'll love this. I can't use the menu at all.
Patriots that
Huh.
there is no love, no, not there or anywhere else. There's no way.
Yeah, I'm mashing the. Oh, my health is gone.
I was about to say, that was a whole new animation.
Yeah, I was. Oh, I can only. Oh, this is cool. I can only do fire stuff now. I was getting worried because I was like, I can't move, I can't do anything, I can't heal.
It's like, this looks like you're in the win state regardless. I don't know.
Alphen, you wanna like move?
Like chill and just.
Like.
Oh, it's this again.
Yeah. But like, if I don't have a health bar anymore, what's the matter?
Okay, so Alfred has been playing this in his head the entire time.
I guess.
'Cause, like-
I can just spam this! Holy shit!
In the first phase, that was coming back faster. So, I guess it was just building up to this. Good grief. Yeah, you'll get
Oh
it
my
more.
gosh. Alright, this is fine. Yuri, where'd you come from?
Impeding my progress. Die! That's my blood! I'll show you limits of your solitude!
Where's Lloyd? I just love how, like, he did 2 swords up on him before, and he still wasn't expecting it.
What you've done is evil. There's no denying that. I know. You didn't walk your path out of weakness, but merely from misguided strength. Misguided because you had no friends to keep you on the straight and narrow. No one to use all that strength
Meanwhile,
for
Shion.
other than yourself.
Yeah, can you get on with it? He kinda needs to die so we can continue.
Out of me. I understand. And I forgive you, Volron. I don't need your victor's pity. And you can choose your vain forgiveness.
Oh no, it's okay. We'll bang, okay?
Really, him? I don't know.
Don't!
He was into that weird stuff.
To make selfish dreams into reality? If you choose to walk that path, you choose a path of betrayal, despair, and corruption. And in the darkness at the end, I'll be waiting for you!
Well then.
Volron!
Like getting all walkthrough up in here. Ah, he did it himself. I can respect that. Except the thing we needed is now no longer there. Well, You know, he could have just run up, bitch slapped him, and grabbed it.
Yes.
But no, you wanted to make a
I
speech.
still possess the blazing sword. It may not be quite as strong as the Rena's Alma, but nonetheless.
I can't. I would never. It would kill you.
My thorns, they're... Soon the great astral spirit will break free. And when that happens, no one will be spared.
Hi, Martel.
But there's still time. You can still destroy the thorns and meet them.
That's exactly what we've been fighting to prevent. I promised I would find a way to save you.
It was there and you didn't take it, but anyway.
I know. But I don't want you to die either. So please, don't let me be the end of the world.
Okay, Zero. Now, I know I said some things.
That's it. Look! The path Dan's energy flowed through is still open. We can use it to cloud to Dana's will.
Alphen, what are you saying?
Don't you remember? Rinwell said there was a little bit of Dana's will inside all of us. If there is a way everyone can come together to form Dana's will, then maybe we can ask for it to help us, to find us a way out of this.
Are you really saying that if all of Dana thinks of saving us, it will become the will of the planet itself? That's madness.
Maybe so, but it's the only way we can save you. And the only way to save Rena, too.
To save Rena?
That's right. Rena's will never had evil intent. If we're saving everyone, that includes them. I don't want to live in a world without you, Xion. And I'm tired of living a life on death.
Alphen, I'm with you.
Collective will of Dana, hear my plea! I want to save Xion! And I want to save Rena too! I want to end this cycle of one joy constantly being sacrificed for another's pain! So please! Grant us your strength!
Y'all really just gonna summon a primal and think I'm gonna be okay
Yup. Yup. Somewhere Louis was like,
I died for this.
yeah. I mean, Louis also did the same thing.
He did.
Oh, this is nice.
I don't know if I can show this.
I know I joked about doing a sex ritual, but here we are. Oh, that's cute. Are you alive though?
That's the question. Oh, you caught that, I guess. Hey, Savannah Kitty. How's it going?
Are we not crediting the English actors?
I guess not.
That's kind of weird because in every other game I've played, they credited the English actors. That's kind of shitty of them.
You want the credit? Go play in Japanese, and then it'll show the English voice actors.
Maybe. No, seriously, why don't they have the English?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe they'll do them later?
At the other credits? For everything else? Probably.
Still kind of shitty. I mean, like, 14 just credits everybody at once.
Yeah, but it doesn't look as pretty as this.
I mean, no, but, like... They could've... If they moved, like, the voice actor bit up slightly, they could've fit it. She doesn't get a motion actor.
If they just, like, make the text, like,
smaller?
-2 smaller, they'd have enough space for everything.
I very distinctly remember Symphonia credited the English actors, Legendia did, all the other ones did as far as I remember. Like, did you not pay these people? Do these people not contribute?
These people don't exist. They're all in your head.
Clearly. It was Upa Table.
This probably has the most animated cutscenes I've seen in a while for these games.
Not very good looking 3D in them though, so I would have preferred fewer animated cutscenes if they were of a higher quality. Like, they still look decent, but there's been animated cutscenes in the past that were done better. Oh, this is nice. I just stepped into a Lisa Frank folder. What if they open it and it's full run? That would have been the worst monkey's paw ever.
Yeah.
Really? No group hug?
Somebody in case said boo. To a no group hug.
Let's go.
I mean, I can't think of a single instance where there was a group hug somewhere, but I 100% expected one for this particular circumstance.
Yeah.
Ow. Sup?
Looking like a vagabond Veneers there.
Really? They're doing this again? Just the Japanese actors again?
Oh,
so I guess it wouldn't have mattered if, like, we didn't look it up.
by total accident.
Like, we were gonna get this knowledge one way or another before we got there.
Yeah. Yeah, if someone doesn't, like, give me a reskin of like, Venus over early Alphen.
I'm sure someone will do it. Especially since, like, if Alphen dodges, he says try harder.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll credit our fellow Asian co-workers, but the English voice actors? Nah, fuck them.
I don't see him. I really don't.
I don't see him either. I'm looking. Maybe you should write angry letter. Like, this was the easiest thing for them to do. Just put some names in there, and they couldn't even do that. I really 100% expected Dohalim to just throw himself in the reactor on his way out. Like, I knew that it wasn't gonna actually happen because I was like, well, he's a party member. But I was like 100% expecting on the way out to, like, find him about to throw himself in there and, like, Kisara saves him or something.
Mm-hmm. It sucks that they didn't give credit to English voice actors. They worked hard too.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
wait
what
and
I
see.
said.
Let's wait and see.
They showed the characters twice now.
Yeah.
And they only credited the Japanese ones.
Like, don't tell me everyone was non-union and decided don't credit me.
I don't actually know. I don't really keep track of who's in a actor union or not. You would have thought Ray Chase at least deserved a spot in the credits.
Yeah, like, could you expect... Could you, like, imagine if, like, oh, Jai Young Bosch says don't credit me for this game. Yeah, everyone's gonna figure out it's you, Johnny.
Yeah, like everybody recognizes Bryce Papenbrook.
Yeah. Oh, Daisuke Miyazaki. I got excited for no reason.
Hmm.
Oh, but Toy Sakuraba personally did the keyboard work?
Yeah. A lot of people have been talking shit about Sakuraba.
For what?
I don't know. A lot of people, over here seem to think that, like, a lot of his music is inoffensive or not memorable. And I'm like, some tracks, sure, you're not gonna remember everything a musician does, but I don't think what he does is bad sounding.
No, and it'll probably help if that game is your favorite game or not.
Yeah. But, like, he specifically made a tweet, or like, he was interviewed or something, where this was the first time he was like, allowed to work with live orchestra sounds instead of just doing everything synthesized.
Yeah, like, I've been a fan of, like, Goshi and his work, but, like, I'm not a fan of every single thing he does.
Yeah.
And people praise Sawano, and I absolutely do not like a lot of Sawano's work, especially when it comes to his stuff in video games.
What games did he compose for? Because I don't recognize that name.
He's mostly for anime.
Okay.
So, like,
That explains that.
like
I don't really watch
Guilty
much anime
Crown,
anymore.
and I think he's also Attack on Titan. But, like...
Oh, well, that's a shame, because, like, I did like the animation on Attack on Titan, but, like, didn't like the Titans. So I stopped watching.
Yeah, I wasn't too fond of his work in Xenoblade when I heard it. Cause, like, a lot of his stuff just didn't sound like good video game music. And then also, I was hearing that some of his songs wasn't even entirely composed specifically for the game. They were just random tracks he had. And I don't know if it's him or if it's someone else, but the music in that game blasted over every single scene. And yeah, that does suck. Wait, there's more. Hold on.
There's hope. Oh, these ones are colored this time. Wait, did we board the space station, or did they like just come down themselves?
Probably came down themselves.
I hope so, because I don't remember seeing it in the last shot.
Nah, the last shot was a party shot.
One of us, one of us, one of us.
They spoke about the production team around the voice acting, but not the voice actors.
Yeah. And now we're just down to marketing in general. GG.
Is Nguyen a popular name or something?
What name?
Nguyen.
Don't know. Can't say I ever, like, really have seen that name.
I've met like 2 in my life.
And Rinwell just becomes Rita. Got it.
Not the worst thing she could do.
Yeah, she could be like Jude and just do a 180 in career track.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't mad that he was like, I'm gonna study spirit stuff because it makes sense, but at the same time, I'm like, but, you're a medical student from Rize Maxia.
Yes. And every other game past that, including the crossovers. That's what he identifies as. They could have used Shelia 2 Jude in that crossover mobile game, but they didn't.
Yeah, the only time I've seen them really, mess with a character continuity like that is, sometimes Luke shows up with short hair.
Oh.
Like, in his first crossover appearance in Radiant Mythology, like, it was him and Tyr from the very beginning of the game, so they didn't have to, like, do too much. But when they started including more Abyss characters in the next one onward, they started using short-haired Luke instead. And then they allude here and there about what happened in their game, but, like, I don't think in Radiant Mythology they were quite so happy-go-lucky about dropping all the war bombs. We Geralt and Yennefer now.
I mean, he always was.
Blazing swords for monsters, steel swords for people.
Oh, it really is called the Tales of Bran. Yeah, it was just called it that in general.
Yeah.
I thought the nickname would actually just been Tales.
Oh no, the of is very crucial.
Yes, Kitty, I know, it's a tragedy that they did put in the... What?
People have been complaining there's not enough romance, as if, you know, characters like Luke and
Yo,
Tyr didn't exist, or
Dalahue's
Lloyd and
suit.
Colette.
That is... I want that suit.
Nice. Oh, it's cute. Oh, and Jude and Mila, they didn't exist either. But there's not enough romance, guys! And then on the flip side, like, it seems like half of people that played Shelia like Jude, except for the fact he likes Mila. And I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, I've read so many comments where people were, like, talking about their hype for this game, and a lot of people were saying how much they liked Alphen as a protagonist so far, and a lot of people said, I really like Jude, except for how much he liked Mila, and I'm like, well, how is that a detractor? God forbid someone has a person that's important to them. And he wasn't even going on about Mila all the time, either.
I would have to play the game to find out.
One day.
One day.
I suspect a lot of people are talking about a part in the game where it seems like Mila's gone. And so then Jude kind of falls into a depression about it. And I'm like, well, that's reasonable.
Maybe if I can finally get my PlayStation 3 back, brother.
Do I need to make a separate save or I think it should
It
be
said
fine.
it'll make a save.
Well, I do have my last autosave if something happens.
Something feels odd here.
Okay.
Be on guard.
But
So, do you agree with all the 10 out of 10s, 90% this game's been getting?
yeah, I do, but there are definitely pacing issues. Like, a lot of people were getting worried when they cleared, like, the third or fourth lore that, like, there's not enough in the story to go on. And that the characters feel very one-note, and, like, still don't get anything what's happening with, like, the two main characters, and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, those are valid concerns. They do get addressed, but they take a really long time to start working on any of that.
Okay.
But, like, if you're invested enough to keep playing, if it's not enough to, like, make you put it down, it's not that big a deal in the end. But I can see why people would start to be getting worried, because, like, all you have to go on to that point, and at those points in the game is that, like, kill the dudes, get the MacGuffins, and everything's peachy. Even though, like, if like, they played any sort of RPG, like, it's never as simple as just getting all the MacGuffins.
Alright. I think this is what people have been calling COVID games. Where, like...
Oh, like, where, like, there's been development issues because of the restrictions?
Yeah. Where, like, the game's fine, but, like, you can clearly see that there's just things that could have been better, but... Yeah, you have to just accept because COVID happened that it's not.
I mean, I don't think it affects this game that badly. Like, I think Braseria's pacing was worse.
Oh, I'm not even talking about the pace. I'm just talking about, like, the overall, like, product itself. Because, like, there's certain fights that you would do it, and, like, it just looks like there was supposed to be something else here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like how we went into the room and, like, you walked in and the first thing you accidentally hit was Sword Dancer.
Yeah, what were the odds of that? Fuck.
Yeah, what was the odds of that? One. And two, that whole room should have been references to other stuff.
Yeah, it felt like that's what it should have been. Or, like, if anything, that one in particular should have been in the dark room. Not that it mattered all that much, because the elements didn't really seem to matter.
No. Like, they gave you
individual
enemies that
room.
was weak to thunder in the fire area, so it's fine.
Quit gawking and let's go.
I do think
Over
there
our heads.
should have been more, summon spirits. That were references to the summons in general. Like,
To be
'cause we got
fair,
Ifrit.
the other ones are high-level stuff that I couldn't get to yet. Like, I'm sure the fishing cave one has an Undini monster in there somewhere. Because there was one in the thing.
Oh, you didn't go to all of them? I thought you did.
No, I just like went to the wind one because I was like, well, it can't hurt to take a look
Okay, okay.
and see what I'm in for. And I was in the water area, but the regular mobs there were kicking my ass. So I looked at their level and I was like, yeah, I'm not supposed to be here yet.
Okay.
And you saw what happened when I went in the Earth Temple, so.
Right, right. Alright, so
like, they're
beat
still-
it then.
They're still there. I'm sure they're still there.
Okay.
But like, I didn't expect them to be side content. I kind of like expected them to be like,
part of the story.
yeah, like somewhere that we would have to like go beat every one of. But maybe they thought it'd be too similar to Symphonia.
Yeah,
It's got a lot of parallels already, especially after what we just saw.
That did stop Square Enix with 7 Remake. I mean, not Square Enix. Capcom with Resident Evil 8.
Why is it acting like I didn't beat this yet? I did.
Yeah, when they were making Resident Evil 8, they were coming across so many similarities to 4 that they decided to just use all of it, outside of the fact that they did use Ada Wong and Leon, because they were supposed to be characters, I believe, or they at the very least showed off. They had shown off artwork, concept art of Ada, and how she was supposed to be in the game.
It really just yoinked my side quest credit for this quest. What the fuck?
Hold on a second. Go south?
Hey!
Keep
Oh,
going
I
down.
have the.
Looking at. Quick, gawk, and let's go.
I loaded the file that had the
I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
New Game Plus on it. But that chick that was like, how'd it go with that monster I told you to fight?
Mm-hmm.
She's acting like I didn't beat it. I did.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Oh boy, we got You're ready to go back into the virtual containment centers in Hazislaw?
Oh, good grief. I'm sure those are words you just said.
Now I'm poking fun about how, like, the canon reason you were able to do the extreme Heavensward Primals with the Warring Triad was because it was an Alagon virtual reality simulator.
I guess. All right.
Very well.
So we get to fight the bosses over again if we so choose.
Seems so. Is a list?
Is this Glanamy Castle?
I can hardly believe it, but
Oh, this sucks. This
I
is
guess this explains that clip of Annabelle's Mystic Art I saw. I assumed it was just New Game Plus, but it was this.
Sam, ready yourselves. Our foe is spoiling for a fight.
Oh dear. Oh
This is Calaglia's lord.
fuck.
Crap, this guy's huge! You guys she's human?
That's definitely. Looking back, it seems like Ada's a real asshole.
remember, you don't have a mask to protect you this time. One wrong and you could be in real trouble.
I know. Still, back then, I didn't know who I really was. I'm excited to see how strong I've gotten since the last time we.
That monster's attacking. Look out.
I do like
I wonder if
that
he does
there's-
anything different.
Maybe. I do like this new dialogue for just being in this.
Yeah. Buh, 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 buh.
Yeah, so it looks like this is just your boss rush mode.
Ow! I just lost my leg.
Scarlet Inferno!
You just chopped it off.
Here I go.
He just bought me like Mario.
Jeez.
He's really trying to put Dohalim on my body. You got balls, Dohalim. Oh my gosh. Rezzing right next to the enemy at 1 HP. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
The picture of health.
Well, it's good to know that there's still additional stuff here even afterwards. I thought it was just aim
Oh.
they may have missed and a couple of new stuff,
We're
but
just-
nothing like this.
We're just gone. That was a big boom. Well, that was something.
Yeah. Alright, well, that was this game. That was Tales of Arise. If you like Tales games, I don't see why you should pick this one up.
Yeah,
But I more or
They,
less say that to all of them in general.
the extra time they took
Think of that chick.
when it got delayed
Seems like
like
she really works out.
2 years back was worth the wait.
Dummy.
Looks like we can sleep with a roof over our head.
Yeah, like I already killed this. I turned it in and everything. Why?
Maybe you could farm it?
I don't think so. Just. And you saw how often I was saving.
Yeah.
No, wait. Maybe I'm thinking of the one from before her. Yeah, I am. Because, like, I went here, and I was like, I can't touch this yet.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the one that was
I remember
inside the cave with the rock, right?
Yeah.
Destination.
Oh, no, not that one. This one.
Oh, this one. Okay.
If you're up for being the decoy.
This should be more manageable now.
Yeah.
Only
The
a
Sugul to end
5 level difference.
Its name would certainly suggest as much.
Let's give those researchers the shock of their lives.
Go for the weak
Yeah,
point.
I'll get around to playing this, just not right now.
Ow.
This is definitely the one we gotta try and get Fred to play.
Well
if,
done.
if he's willing to play this, maybe you'll be willing to go back and play Berseria.
So much for
Because he also needs to play that one too.
Yeah. Owie, ow, that hurt.
You haven't finished Berseria yet?
Here, let me help.
Ow.
Jeez.
I'm a dead. I guess I still can't really fight this. It was like, I haven't even taken off the first health bar yet.
Yeah. You haven't finished Berseria yet? Yeah, I saw that.
This isn't happening. Hurry up and kill us, you dumb dinosaur.
Kitty, I would say go and fish Berseria. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, when the last quarter of the game gets into gear, things move like really fast, but like it's all good stuff. Stop!
I also agree.
Stop! He puts his tail down, summons a tornado, and he also just puts lightning on me.
By all means, kitty, go ahead.
Where are you going?
This is looking good.
I'll bring you back just a bit.
Can't move.
Resuscitation!
Yeah, I think I want to just finish up the last couple of things that I have to do in Neo. And if I can actually pick it up next month, I'll try and pick up Metroid Dread. Finish that. And I'll be free for generally November.
Maybe we can try Berseria's bonus dungeon. Because we still gotta do the boats anyway.
That would require us to wait for the boats to come back.
Did you not hear what I said before that?
No.
We can do the bonus dungeon while we're doing the boats.
Oh, okay.
Because we still have that.
Is that a healing arm?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I didn't restock my gels. Oops. So, what'd you think of the final bosses?
Besides the fact that that boss really should have just been named Shadow, you know, I don't think we needed that fight against Valron. But just like,
But like, if you take that out, just the two phases against the other thing was like too short, and there wasn't a whole lot going on there.
yeah, they probably should have done more with like the fact that you're fighting the elemental cores, I guess. Like something
Yeah,
else
like,
should have gone on with that.
I thought like for each one you like defeated, you would collect the MacGuffin and then like reassemble the thing. That's what I thought was gonna happen. And it didn't. It's just a thing that the boss does, and I'm like, well, that's slightly disappointing.
I thought it would take away its ability to do like certain attacks.
Or that, you know, just something. And it whipped him out in the second phase too, and I'm like, well, that's just mean. Because like even on moderate, its mystic art wasn't doing too much damage, especially if you managed a perfect dodge. But like, I completely lost my train of thought. They could have done more.
It's interesting.
So, like,
these mystic arts that you can still do.
Avoid?
Yeah.
Alexa.
Mostly.
Sophie. Maven.
Yeah. Look, we'll talk about Maven around here.
But like I was thinking to myself, like it's not doing enough stuff. There's got to be something else after these, and there was, and it was exactly what we were expecting. Usually when they give you a duel like that, they don't really do what they did in the second phase. They don't let you just go ham
and just win.
Yeah. They make you work for it.
I know. But like this one like kind of just threw that on you because he just attacked you relentlessly until you got that.
Yeah, most other times you get a duel, there's some sort of build-up. Like in Symphonia, everyone was telling was telling Lloyd, okay, because of reasons, you are going to have to fight this guy. And then you get there, and they're like, we're gonna fight? Yeah, we're gonna fight. Okay, let's go. And then in Abyss, it more or less happens the same way. I mean, no one like went up to Luke and told him, okay, you're gonna have to fight Ash. He just kind of rolled up, and there was Ash in the dungeon, and he was like, alright, cool, we're gonna fight. And Luke's like, no, I don't wanna. And Ash's like, yeah, well, too bad, we're gonna fight.
I mean, you could just stand here and get stabbed, but I'm fighting.
And what else?
I know Vesperia has to fight with Flynn.
Yeah, there was build up to that too. But like, I don't remember him really giving me too much trouble. Mostly because like Yuri's like really easy to use, and the battle system in that game is a little bit busted once you figure out what you're doing. I don't remember if we had a one-on-one in Graces. I think we probably did at some point with Richard, but I don't remember at this moment. Can't remember if we had a one-on-one in Shilia. I think we did.
I think you do.
I think Jude and Alvin had one, albeit it wasn't like
a major fight?
That part. Well, no, it kind of was. That part of the game was kind of crazy.
Oh.
Alvin just rolls up and starts doing a drive-by. He shot Leia. And Jude's like, what the fuck, you shot Leia? And then you kind of get into it.
Okay. Well, I was kind of right today in saying that, like, I estimate the stream is probably going to take 3 hours.
Yeah, because, we did, like, half the final dungeon.
Yeah.
And I was like, it could go a bit longer depending on, what the final fights are going to be like.
Yeah, I was expecting more attempts. So I was like, if she needs more attempts, it's probably going to take her at least another 15 to 30 minutes. Depending on how long it takes. But I know, like, these fights, these final bosses don't go past level 60. And she's already in the 50s, so it should be fine.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, all things considered. Like, Mythos slapped me around.
I actually think Valo
in
was
both
kind of
his
disappointed.
phases.
Because, like, he did a lot of the same stuff that he was already doing before. Except, like, you don't really have the party banter anymore.
Yeah, no, and I'm kind of shocked that, like, we didn't have any dialogue. Because they were already shouting from whatever island they were on.
Yeah.
So I was expecting, like, say there's a part where he boost strikes me and I get slapped around, and then, Law tells me to snap out of it, and then I get a buff for that, and so on and so forth. I thought something like that was gonna happen.
I actually thought that, like... Okay, so you know how with the subsewer stuff, you had to do the tag moves to break the parts?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you would have to do the party boost ones. And they would just they would just teleport
that would have
in.
been cool.
Yeah, they would just teleport in, like, do their thing, and he would just get upset, knock them out like he usually does. And then you get to the next phase of that.
That would have been really cool. I don't think there's any fight in the game that does something like that.
Yeah, because they're like, you got so many of these early reaction commands for some of the fights, and then they just kind of stopped.
They just kind of stopped doing them, yeah.
Like, the Lords had
Man,
them and some of the enemies that you fought, but not really anything else past that.
I'm gonna have to grind for a while to tackle these things by the looks.
Yeah, and like, I think more so since they showed, okay, so Volrun can fight multiple people at once. He can fight a whole party by himself. And you didn't do that. Even though you just
Like,
did that a second ago with the final boss. And you also did something like that with Hysteria, but we'll talk about that.
Like, I can get not having Shion for that, because, yeah, but,
that's the obvious, yeah.
That thing looks pretty menacing.
Alright, let's poke it. Oh, level 53, this should be fine.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Yeah, I think the game just, like... The game sort of blew its load too early when it came to, like, the presentation of its boss fights for me. And then as you progressed through the game, that stuff sort of went away. Cause fighting Balsa and then seeing the fire avatar for the first time just wowed the both of us. And then by the time we get to, like, I wanna say the first time you fight Valron, it was sort of losing its luster because it wasn't really doing anything special like that anymore. And stuff that's just super uncommon for the series.
They did say that, like, the only reason that happened is because, Balsef didn't have his core.
Oh, I know, but, like, we saw new stuff that's, like, super unique that just wowed us. Like, the indignation. And how you can avoid it in general. Like, that was stuff we didn't see before. And then they just stopped kind of doing most of that stuff.
I think Dohalim's was pretty dope for what it was.
Dohalim's is good for what it was. But I think Dohalim should have been a bit more.
Almadria was a major letdown, because we didn't fight her, we fought a dragon.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, I can get behind a Beastmaster type of boss, but this wasn't that.
That also kind of sucks, considering that same beast sort of comes back anyway, so you fight it again anyway.
Yeah, so what was the point?
Yeah, you should have just fought her for the most part. It flies
like,
off.
we could have fought
and
the dragon for the first phase, and then we could have just fought her.
Right. Like, if you saw that thing just fly off, we would have both said, we're going to have to deal with that later. And that would have been the end
instead
of
of just flying off, it flies off and it hits the engine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Starship engine?
Yeah. The thing that should probably blow up and take out a good chunk of the continent with it. I don't know, to me it just seems like for having so many boss fights, which is something I actually enjoy for this one in particular. Because, like, to me, Zestiria just didn't have enough, I guess. And that's...
Yeah, Zestiria was surprisingly light on bosses.
Yeah, but that was still kind of my favorite. And then to see this one, and when I was looking up stuff for you concerning, like, the materials, I did see somewhere say that there's 71 bosses. I'm like, no way that can be right. That doesn't make sense. No way that could be right. And then we started progressing more and more. Like, all right, so this part, I don't know if there's 71, but there's at least like 40 or 50 bosses. It's a ridiculous amount of bosses that you fight in this, both for the story and outside of it.
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
I also didn't think the dungeons were unique enough for what they were, not in terms of scenery, but like their puzzles, I guess.
Yeah, the puzzles were pretty light, but at least they aren't just like a bunch of L-shaped hallways like in Berseria. That was a problem.
And not like a bunch of switches like in Vesperia and Symphonia.
I mean, Symphonia's puzzles were fine. I may not have loved every single puzzle, but like each dungeon that had a puzzle was pretty involved. And they gradually ramped up in complexity from like the puzzles in Silverant to the ones in Tetheala, and then finally you get the fucking Tower of Salvation.
I like the ones in Hysteria outside of like, I want to say it may have been the Water Temple.
I mean, the Water Temple wasn't even that bad. It's easier to mess up.
There was a specific temple that you was like, I don't want to be here. And I was like, oh, it can't be that bad. I guess so.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember bitching about lately, because like the water one in Hysteria was not that bad. It was the one where like if the eyeball sees you, it teleports you back to the entrance.
Okay.
It was easier to mess up, but like that by itself is not that bad. But like I'm also kind of jaded by stuff like the bonus dungeons in Star Ocean till the end of time. Sea Sphere 211 and I forget the name of the dungeon that Gabriel Celestia was in. That sucked. My only regret is I couldn't do that against the last phase final boss.
Oh, because it kept teleporting? I just assumed you couldn't do it.
Well, no, I mean, the one-on-one.
Oh, the one-on-one, oh, okay.
Like, Jeremy's in the other room, but, yeah. But, like, for the second phase, I wasn't getting overlimit at all, I noticed. Like, usually I get poked 1 or 2 times and I'll, like, go into overlimit, but, like, I wasn't getting overlimits at all in that fight. So I figure that was a cinematic decision to just, do the boost strikes.
Probably.
But yeah, that last one was like too small and way too fast. So when I got into overlimit, I was like, I'm not gonna try to do the second Mystic Art because I just won't hit him. Everything is gonna whiff. It doesn't help that when Alphen swings, he like swings to hit half the arena. So like he'll start doing 1 or 2 slashes, and I'm like, no, buddy, it's over there.
For a guy that says he used to be a mercenary, he's just swinging for the fences half the time.
He's really hard to direct in a direction, I found. Unless you, like, I guess, regularly put regular attacks in between his arts.
Because I didn't have
Because, like, with Dohalim and Law, you can just, like, start a chain and keep going, and, like, if you stop an art soon enough, you can, like, change direction, and he didn't care about Rinmel's attack. What were you saying?
I didn't really have much trouble with him in the demo, but that's probably because I was doing exactly what you said. And that's just like mixing in his normals with his specials.
Ow. Wake up.
This man really went and healed himself over Shion. Oh my goodness, Dolly, you did her dirty.
You can res her, it's fine. Yeah, Dohalim functions best when the enemy is right there. Why would you raise Alphen and not Shion?
Cause I told you, like he really just healed himself in front of a face.
Such unadulterated fury.
Stop!
Trying to take us out.
He didn't care!
You see what happened there? Shouldn't have done that. Rhapsody of darkness. Imbue this vanquished soul with life. Another incantation ruined. Don't get carried away.
And of course, I get fucked out of it. Stop!
I never miss.
One final push.
Let's finish this off.
Do my best not to disappoint.
Don't get. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Mirage Blitz!
Reflect.
All finished now! Rip and tear!
Call that laser field. Here's the evil.
Inspiration!
I could do this all day.
Ready to go. Powered up.
Not to overdo it.
He hits really hard for being a level weaker than me. Why does it not care? I see it casting, I throw Rinwell at him and he doesn't care.
Don't know.
I hope this thing is medically
This is looking good. Time! Ha! Watch me soar! Heavenly Crimson Blossom! Inspiration!
I could do this. Regenerate. Not my finest.
Bring you down.
Stay away from my friends!
Can't get out of this.
Demon
I'll
Fang!
bring you back from
Inspiration
death.
Blade!
I'll bring you back to the abyss.
You're mine. Elusive beam of
Rising up! With Demon Fang! Destruction! Thunder! Mirage Blitz! Inspiration Blade!
now I'm in the rush. Take this.
Jeez.
Time for stalagmite. Sending you apart. Let it go. Armor won't save you.
Why do you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Watch yourself.
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm going to need to use
That freaking does it! Take this!
my watch.
I'm not done! Hot Spear! Inspiration!
I can do this all day.
Radiant pierce.
Heal my weary companion.
Incineration! Wave!
That's much.
Where are you going? It's weakened.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Alright, so Comcast and Parsec aside, how did you feel about this little experiment?
Doing in a place like this.
No, I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still,
Fun.
somebody must
Okay.
And like, there's no co-op, so like, if we were gonna do this at all, like, this was how it was gonna be. It had a letter? Why would a
AKB?
monster have a letter?
Huh? What's up?
if that's who I think it's from, I expected to get this from the quest giver. Or like in a house or something, not like, hey, this fucking hermit crab had it.
Something I
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, to congratulate making it this
You
far
ever just
requires a
considered
strong
just
body,
turning into Patrick
fine
Seats?
tech, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count. You have all of that, then I and my father have nothing to worry about. Those things together will open the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Dan and Renans, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I'll say this to you in person. Just knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me, I've done. Your mother and I very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your brother, Zephyr. I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do this?
You could have not run from home, but anyway.
Zephyr once
You did
told
not punch them.
being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another.
One thing I never quite understood about that scene as Cyslodia was, dude, you're like 3 times his size. You could just pick him up and run. Like, honestly, that's what I was expecting. But he didn't do that, and then we got where we are now, and I'm like, there are so many ways this could have just been
Not.
prevented.
What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
It's kind of silly.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all place.
Yeah, just stick it in a giant Zoogle shell.
We were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
Not to mention they stuck it on a water monster that was regularly casting Tidal Wave. Like what if it was destroyed? GG. Hope he had copies. Or maybe they could have laminated it. I don't know. Ew, sticky tentacle.
I think I'll cut the stream here then. I don't know if we're gonna do stuff like this again, but it's definitely a thought.
I mean, there's still plenty of other content to do with it.
Pretty cute.
Who are you looking at?
Oh, like the recolors from the arena. Keep forgetting about that.
Oh no, I mean,
Last
I mean like
Owl.
other games, like just to see you play them, like Tomb Raider or something, or Spyro. I want to see you fix the trolley, I guess. I don't know.
Go with the trolley, eh?
I guess...
Well, what did you expect her to do? Keep going.
I mean, that happened in Metal Gear.
would he not tell him? That seems like a crucial bit of information. Like, hey, son, I know your mom's sick. I'm gonna go try to find some medicine for her. That's literally all it would have taken. Or he could have told someone to tell him. All of this could have been avoided.
Why did
And
Alfred tell him this?
Yeah, there was time to tell him this.
Alfred knew about this.
Oh my god. And people laughed at Birth by Sleep about how it was all just a misunderstanding. That's so lame. And I'm like, but people not wanting to tell someone something very simple, and a lot of things can be avoided, happens a lot in real life.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, question how many times have you lost a person due to a misunderstanding? Some things are serious.
This is...
Like, whole rivalries between families have been caused due to misunderstandings.
Yeah, look at Romeo and Juliet, lol.
Or the family that thought they lost their pig. I forgot what they were, like the Hathorns and something else.
Completely forgot to look at my points.
That's fine.
Oh, I haven't done the... Whoops.
Alright people, Superman Kitty, Slinky, who else is out there? I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Amber, thank you for playing the game and dealing with me.
Oh, always. It was fun.
What does God Vengeance do, by the way?
Adds damage taken while guarding onto the strength of guard ignition moves. The upper limit is the same as your attack.
Oh, cool.
So, very nice to have. And I completely forgot I was even saving for that. Nice.